Discovering yourself before dating someone else, do you think is necessary? Shey you dey whine me, shey you dey whine Barise.
Men na comma
You must, mark the word must, capital letter. You must make sure you have a clue of who you are before you start delving into a relationship or looking for a partner. I've shared a video with us that I a point around what was that point I made? Finding who you are. Yes, I even recommended a book, Tim LaHaye's Why You Act the Way You Do. You must have a clue of your personality, your uniqueness, your likes, your dislikes, your hobby, your purpose.
otherwise Abagika football. Anywhere wind blows, they will enter.
Because the person will come
Yeah.
into your life
Yeah.
and give you who they are.
Yes,
and
and you have
force
to,
you
and you feel that that's also
who you
are.
are.
Sorry, they'll be suppressing you.
See, we may be laughing, but this is like one of the most important
Very,
things
very
you need
important.
to do.
So that when you see somebody matching your back, you know that on a good day, you don't. Someone like me now, I don't like someone raising his or her voice at me. I can keep quiet, like I'll just listen to you. But deep down in me, I know that I don't like it. I can get to a point where I'll tell you, see, calmly, I don't like this thing. There's a way it affects me. If you shout on me, it shuts me down completely. For the next how many weeks, I may not be able to process, like, because I'll keep remembering, hey,
What
if I,
you said.
yes. So I at least I know that about myself. There are several other things I know about myself that when I see it, even before the thing manifests, I'm already seeing the sign and I block it. If you don't know yourself, you make room for a lot of nyama nyama, if I say it like. And before you now start trying to address it, the thing must have killed your emotion. When you now say, but I don't like it, they not tell you. But you have been taking it all this while. When did you wake up and realize that my friend, they have silenced you? So you need to know yourself. Like she said, know your temperament, your likes, and down to even food. So that somebody will not force you to eat what you don't want to eat in the name of you trying. Because people that don't know themselves tend to be people pleasers. Yeah. So you're just doing it for the sake of the other. You're not doing anything
Let there
for
be
yourself.
peace.
Let there be peace.
And you don't have peace.
And you're dying inside. So you need to, yes, it's very, very necessary. In fact, it's important. You need to discover yourself even before relationship, even before work, because there's a kind of place you cannot work in if you know yourself, if you know
who
your
you
yes.
are.
There's some kind of friends you will not keep.
And
There's some relationships you will not enter. So beyond every other thing, self-discovery is very, 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 very important. It is very important. The word of God is there to help you to discover yourself. There is for every personality God created, there's somebody in the Bible that you can follow and understand and learn one or two
live
things
same
from.
character, same lifestyle. Yes, I totally agree. If you're looking for one place to find yourself, seek counsel from the Bible. And then, in addition, the book I mentioned in one of my videos, Tim LaHaye's Why You Act the Way You Do, it will help you discover who you are, your unique personalities, even down to the kind of jobs you should apply based on your personality, based on your character. Beyond relationship, finding out who you are is important so that society will not give you a different picture of who you are. And you anything you see on Instagram, you follow. Anything you see on Facebook, any celebrity that does like this, you follow them and do that like that.
And I acquire
This person talks this way, and you be like, it's like I think I can
now
start
pronounce
talking.
what Toizik.
Just like somebody will say Toyzik, you will say Toyzik. You just be a people pleaser.
You are blown away by every wind of doctrine.
You shouldn't, please. Spend time to discover. It may not happen in one day. It's a journey, it's a process, but it's a process and a journey that is worth taking. Please. These two books, the Bible and
Why you act the
Why
way
You
you
Act
do.
the Way You Do, yes, will help you. And when you're done with that, your eyes will open to several other resources that can also help you in self-discovery. It's important. Even on YouTube here, there are so many channels dedicated to self-development, self-discovery, self-improvement and the rest. Please, it's important. Okay.
What do you think about a relationship where a woman is older than the man for a Christian woman? What is your perception as a Christian? May God continue to increase you in your ministry. Amen.
Amen. Not be small ministry. I think I've learned from godly and certified relationship counselors and pastors that age necessarily doesn't matter in a relationship. Mark the word though. It doesn't really matter. But there are several other dimensions to it. Mindset, mentality, and understanding of the two people in the relationship is now the problem. So the woman is older than the man. We don't know how many years gap, but what should be the question is what is their understanding
The
gap,
maturity level.
their maturity level, right? Can the man totally handle the fact that the lady is way older than him?
And not
It might
have
even
an
be
esteem
1 year
issue.
older
And not have an
and
esteem
not
issue.
have an esteem issue. So if he can handle it and just see that I love this woman, I like this lady, her age is not a problem. Um, the love we have and the understanding we have is what matters. Where we're going is what matters. And if also the lady can handle the fact that I may be older than this guy, but he's the man in this relationship. If you won't come up tomorrow as a woman and start putting it in his face that you're 1 year older than him, 2 years older than him, I'm older than you may be the man of this house, but I'm way older than you, so you should give me respect where I come from. The older ones are given accorded respect. If you won't do all of that, then you guys can have an understanding. Even though society
I was
will
coming to
come
that.
in
I was coming to that.
and make you feel like, it's not right. It's right. It's not right. It's right. But if the two party, I think in a relationship, the most important people
Are
are
the people involved?
the people involved.
Yeah. So my first submission to this, after careful, my first submission to this is what I've learned, and what I've learned that has been an advice to every lady is for you to follow who you can submit to.
Right. Right.
Older, younger,
Younger.
so far you acknowledge the person as, like she said, the head, and you can submit. Another point I want to buttress on, as she said, age is not necessarily a factor. So we can have some 40-year-old men that act like 21, 19, and we can have some 22-year-old guys that are very, very mature. We also have ladies that are old that behave like children, and
Right.
vice
I
versa. Like,
agree.
so age is just number. It all depends on your exposure, maturity level, like she said. I know that the reason why this comes up as a problem is, like she said, society. And what will people say? I'm marrying somebody that is younger than myself, and it's just the two of you, right? If you check and you find out that this is somebody that I can submit to, I'm ready to, like Chisom said, bring down, not necessarily deplete yourself, not necessarily lose yourself so that he can assume headship. No, but you're ready to follow his lead despite being older than him, then it's fine. Another place where there's going to be a problem is if whoever it is that she's having a relationship with, if she's richer, or like she makes more money than the person, because see, money is intoxicating. You don't know when the thing enters your head, and maybe at that point in time you have to fill in the shoes of providing for the family while the
Right.
guy is trying to find his feet. Already we see in relationships and marriages where the man is older than the woman, but the woman is making more money and she's already rubbing it in his face, right?
Yeah.
Talk more of when the woman is now actually older, making money.
Nah, nah, nah,
Yes, and
nah.
the guy too will have some complex issues if he hasn't worked on
Yes.
himself.
On
Yes,
himself,
so
yeah.
if all these factors don't come into play in your relationship, I think you're good to go. Shun whatever people have to
Have
say.
to
Yes,
say.
there will be issues if the relationship is headed to marriage. You will definitely have problems with family because the issue will come up. But you just need to be able to have your valid points, valid
Points.
reasons, and project it to them without fear of condemnation, insult. Side comments will be there definitely, but this is what two of you have decided.
Yeah.
So aside all these negativities, all these societal issues, and then having to work on yourselves, like some of all these factors we raised up will not be a problem in the relationship. I don't see a reason why a Christian woman cannot marry someone that is
Older.
older than, sorry, someone that she's older than. Yeah, I don't see
How can one deal with friends that seem to be giving an attitude?
bad
In
attitude.
bracket, bad attitude. How can you deal with friends that give you bad attitude? Friends that bring negative vibes. Hmm.
My own is simple. Talk to them once, talk to them twice. They don't change. Okay, no time for negative energy.
No time for
I
negative
said,
energy. Yeah,
pack,
you shouldn't have friends that
pack
bring you bad
and
attitude
go.
or bad energy.
Yes, a lot of friends that we have
Except you
some
bring bad attitude yourself and you went to
eh,
attract
your fellow
your
bad
fellow
character.
bad character. Yeah.
But naturally, me, I'm on on a mantra this year. Energy for energy. But I will not give you bad attitude if you
Right.
give me an attitude.
Right.
What I mean by energy for energy is if you give me a bad attitude, Ikokwa didn't nowadays. I just like I just detach it because I don't need negative vibes. So if I'm sure I'm not the one bringing the bad attitude and you just carry it as an apparel, I will talk to you, ask you, guy, girl, what's up now? I don't understand. If you chalamoko and give me attitude on top the reasonable conversation we're trying to, that's a red flag, number one. I'll give you some space so to see if you chihariala. Let's just assume you're being the. I ask you again, I don't like this thing you're doing. Like, nah, that's the end.
I think it starts with communication.
Yes, that's the
When
end.
you must have cross-checked yourself and you're not the one bringing the bad attitude or the bad character or the bad energy. If you are, then you need to work on it. But if this is coming from outside, then communicate once, twice, no, how much you can handle.
I think communication and then
Communication is key,
space
and space.
eventually. If the person doesn't come
In that
around,
space too, if you really love that friend of yours, also let them know
why
that
you are giving them
yes, why you're
space.
giving them
If the
space.
person doesn't come around eventually, they not say that we must die with
You're
one
not
friend.
your it's not your life partner.
Obubando, we not do Obubando.
It's not your life
Obando means
partner.
covenant.
Obando means covenant in Igbo.
We don't have
You,
your
you not
covenant
drink blood.
that
When we
would
were
say,
growing up, they said, "Did you drink
doop,
blood?"
doop, we did not do it. They don't say that we must die
Yes,
together.
yes.
So
So that they don't mess up your mind.
yes, so and then eventually you now start behaving like them.
Right.
Please, I'm confused. If I should set up my business or get married first, I still believe that I have to be very, very financially independent, whether
Right.
married or not.
Or not.
Please, if you have the money to start the business, please start your
By all
business.
means.
Don't stop it.
Don't stop
Don't
yourself.
pend it. Don't stall that plan. Go into your business. Go into your marriage. There are two parallel lines that don't meet. Except if you're saying the person you want to get married to is not in support
It's
of
not in
you
support of you
working, that's
working.
another problem. Which you need to like talk to Oga very well. You need to work as a woman. You need to do something for yourself. Even if you marry into wealth,
No.
you need to have your own money.
Yeah.
Anything can happen tomorrow. That marriage you're entering, God forbid, it's not my wish for anybody to lose a spouse, but you can't predict the future. Your husband may die, and you may not be able to access funds. You might have to be dealing with in-laws that are
That's
problematic.
even extreme. Something might happen to the
And
business.
I don't know if you've gotten hold of this information now that they said your next of kin doesn't guarantee you access to your spouse's money. Let's assume now that your husband dies and your next of kin in all his documents. Doesn't mean that immediately he dies, they will give
They will
you.
give it to
Yes.
you.
Next of kin is just somebody that they can reach in case of an emergency. Maybe your husband took loan or this one or that one and that one, they cannot reach him. Next of kin, they'll fall back to you. So like the information I got recently, I think you have to fill a form, POD, I think point of death or something, where you have to present your husband's death certificate at the point of death, and then whatever money he has, wherever, whatever
They'll now give
assets
you.
can now come. It just be processed in a few minutes or few days. But if you follow next of kin process, it will take you, in fact, you may even be on debit to follow that process, and then the money may come out and it may not even be up to what you're expecting. There's so many eventualities that come up in
I just
marriages that
didn't.
you don't
Yeah.
see. So I think you just need to have your money. If you have not started the business and the money is down, please start now.
Yeah.
Start now. Still marry, but start now.
It
If
could.
your husband does not want you to work, convince him. Show him all the sign, everything. If he still does not want to work and he gives you money on a regular, channel that money somewhere that will give you returns. But
There's
you
so
need
many
to
things.
have your
Yeah.
money. It's
Yeah.
not a or thing, or it's not an or thing. Marriage or be
Or
there. It's not marriage and
it
money.
has to be useful.
And money makes marriage even sweet.
Yeah. You don't want to be seen as a woman who doesn't bring anything to the table. I'm not saying that what women bring to the table is money. No. But there's some sort of relevance that work
Yeah.
gives you.
Yes.
It
A
helps. It
sense of
also, yes, it
fulfillment.
gives you a sense of fulfillment, helps your mind, brings exposure. And we're not even saying it must be business, buying and selling. It could be anything. It could be
Yeah.
building a brand.
Yes.
It could be creating a profile for yourself. It could be getting a job. Looking out for opportunities, international opportunities. It just be anything.
But
But
do something.
do something. It
Do
shouldn't be,
something.
should I do this or marriage is not. There's a way pastor says it. Marriage is not. How did they?
I forgot. I
There's a
know
way
what you
they
want
put,
to say.
yeah, that okay, they'll now tell you when you now get married, you don't have to work again, you don't have to do anything in your life.
It's not an achievement, or
No, there's a lot of work
to
in
some,
marriage.
is achievement, but yeah, good for
If you
them.
have
But
money for your business, whoever is asking this question, if you have money to start a business, or you have it in mind to start a business or a brand or whatever, get a job, do it.
please do,
Do
by
it.
all means.
By all means, please do.
This question has to be for Chisu because the person has been
Okay,
asking me.
guys, we've come to the
I will
end.
read it. It's a lie. I will read the question, then she will answer. The person say, person say, dear Chiso,
No, they did not ask. They
it's
did not ask
it's
dirty
me
so
that I
sorry.
want to put down one. He say, are you ready to somebody's wife become? Are you ready to be somebody's wife? He say, she ready to marry?
All this drama is for one question. I sent out a prompt for questions that will bring value to your life.
Jojo answer the question.
Are you ready to ask me if I'm ready to be
Iye
someone's
yeah,
wife?
somebody's wife ni answer.
So,
Me.
what is this person looking to hear from me?
Yes or no? No long epistle. Epistle. We saved the best for the last, so that we catch her in her neck.
Okay, how did this question become the last question?
I don't know. That's how it was in the ruffle puzzle. Hey. Tick.
There's
Tock.
nothing the
Tick.
woman of God will not say on social media.
Tick. Tock. Tick. This question we have answered all questions. There's no question that I have answer. You have answer. Tick.
I'm
Tock.
ready.
Tick. Say she's ready. Say she's ready.
So guys, I hope we're able to answer your questions.
They were quite interesting.
Yes, they were quite interesting.
Like initially when I saw the questions, I was blank. Like I didn't know what to say.
But I shall know that when we start talking, ideas will keep popping and insights will keep coming. So I hope we're able to answer your questions. We hope to do this another time. We'll send out a prompt also and just maybe live generally, not necessarily relationship, but live as young people.
Yeah.
The fact that Kachi is married doesn't mean she's no longer a young person.
I'm a young person.
Live as a young person, we'll get to do it. If you want us to do it again, just let me know. We'll send out another prompt, or if you have a particular topic that you want Kay and I to discuss, let us know.
Yeah,
We can run it for
so
you.
So far, my honorarium package is tight.
Yes.
I'm always available.
Yes. Yes.
See, right now, the billions I have built. That's why I'm talking with so much confidence.
Yeah.
I know that my pockets is gonna full after
Please.
this.
So if you want me to have money, if you
That's the
want me
only
to
way.
have
That's the only way I can be like this. If not,
like
if
this
if
video.
nothing was coming, I will not come here.
So guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share this video, and leave a comment. Share also questions that you want to get answers to, or maybe something we didn't clarify properly. Leave it in the comment section. But before we go, Kay has a brand and she's going to share it with us. I'm going to leave the name on the description box and on the video right here. But let her do us the honors.
Yeah, yes, like Chisom said, it's been an honor being on this video and answering questions. And as much as we try to also make fun out of it, we hope that everyone got the message that they wanted to hear. And this is an opportunity I do not take for granted. So once again, I appreciate
You're
Chisom for
welcome.
bringing me
I'm so
up
glad.
to this platform. My name is Kachi and I represent two brands. So I run a personal blog, that Unhappy Princess.
Guys, you need to check out the vlog. Kachi is, I'm so sorry, I have to say it. Kachi is such an amazing creative writer, guys. You know those stories that when you read it, it's as if you're inside the story and you're wondering what next is going to happen. Kachi is such an amazing writer, guys. Please. I mean, what's those movies they watch with glasses? 3D, right? 3D writer. You know, you need to wear a glass and
You will see why we are different.
yeah.
By default, I've switched to my introverted mode. She has given light to what I do in the background. My own is to pick up biro and write. She has thrown it into your face. Yes, so please find time to go to that Unhappy Princess and read through the stories. Most of them are real life stories. Just a few tweaks here and there. Others are fiction, but they're all very, very educative. And trust me, I know that when you read them, you'll be inspired. Right? Yeah. And so the second brand I represent is called Cape Fashion House. So anything fashion, clothes, shoes, bags, perfumes, jewelries, whatever mention, I am your plug for that. So feel free to like my pages, subscribe, share, patronize most especially. And then for the blog, I would as much as love to announce here that I'm working on something. Remember, Chisom, I told you about the writing blog on YouTube. So it's something I'm going to launch out. So yeah, very soon I'll also be on your screens. You won't see my face, or you may see my face, but you would see my content. So looking forward to also engaging you with that. Yes. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So you guys know Kay right now, and she'll be appearing often as time pleases. Right? Yeah. So thank you so much for coming to our
TED
Talk. And until next time, we love you.
Stay blessed, remain lifted, and don't forget, be your authentic self.
Be your authentic self. Bye. Bye.